Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz flush to his right. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And are able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Jones. On play action. And this is taken in one-handed.
Pick it up!
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
What happened?
What a catch.
What happened?
One-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them.
Oh, the gloves.
Extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places,
Oh, come on.
they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Come on, yeah, buddy.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the safety, Darian Thompson, that time who was able to break it up. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Shit, man, they passed out.
Now Jones. It's caught. Shepard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
First down at the 29-yard line. Here we go. 15 line. 15 line.
Jump over against Spencer. You can get it.
Now handoff here to Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9,
That's it.
Jones.
Well, man.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood.
Back to throw. Jones. And Ingram hauls it in. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
And just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. Looking to throw. Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Yeah. Blue. The pressure, boy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
Right?
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
All right. The Clippers, the Chargers beat the Saints.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here we go, here we go. 120!
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. And we've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Wentz. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Wentz. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points. So they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone, take it away, take the points, and keep moving.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right. All right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flush down right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
166, pull it high.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted, because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Wentz now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here.
You passed the wide open space and nothing.
And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they... Gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, we're going to start, Bob.
Into the red zone. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's man.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. T.J. Yeldon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Let's see. Let's see what come out. I say, whoa. Yeah?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
So come on, you up 17-10, right?
Fielded about a yard deep.
Come on.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
And then get injured.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And to give this time to the tailback. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's Jones on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up.
No, just caught a pass back. Come out, I guess we would not have
numbers
wanted
he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Fletcher Cox gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Wild. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, all right, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And an alley to run. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
Wentz now on first down. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Watch the pass. 2J. 55.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he fires one that's intercepted.
That's what I'm talking about.
Picked up by
Grab
Janoris
it.
Jenkins.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Sterling Shepard. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Touchdown and
Let's go.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I got you. Get.
Jones now throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
You got nothing. Shoot.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Now Jones, a final shot before break. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This field at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Let's go that way. It's 17-10. Raiders go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, it's Pumphrey. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Oh, man. Oh.
Check 93 the mic. 93 the mic. Come on.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity
that ain't the
missed there.
positive friends. You see positive friends,
They
bro?
believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some
They both
matchups
jump
that
for the
they
ball at the
had.
same time,
Thought they
buddy.
could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Jamie Gillen as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
What's tight? Tight end right. What's tight? Tight end right.
From the 24, Jones finds his tight end Ingram. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 48 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Our first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Set, ready, 30 base.
59.
So don't say nothing. Hey, Alpha.
What he's saying, I'm coming up.
Throwing on second and 14. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Closest to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Jeez. I cannot lose to Raiders.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Once more, Adams on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Go. Waiting.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Stop your whining.
Ready?
On 1st down, Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Jones to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Got it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
And the blitz does come.
The inaccuracy, man. Lord.
There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with that, they take the lead here.
We stood in the 3rd quarter, boy. We stood in the 3rd quarter.
Hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
2017 Giants.
Kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
John,
I don't care what level you hit them, they go through.
gotta get that
And not a
W.
bad return here. He gets it out to the
First
25-yard
one of
line.
the season, boy.
I got you. The rivals. Jesus came out again. Where we get that?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Yes.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 27, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold them and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Got him!
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Kmart!
Kareem Martin. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, it's Tate. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
That's caught at the 25. A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards.
We spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays and it's so perfect up on the board. But occasionally,
Cool.
Sometimes you just say,
Cool, man.
throw it up
Cool.
and let him go get it.
Cool.
How about that play?
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Conversion, man. 20 plays, how much food?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
X3, 218, chopper. 5.
Here's 2nd and 8. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Fight that, boy.
Evan Ingram. His
You've been
third
tearing them
touchdown
apart,
now on
Evan.
the
You've been
year.
tearing them
And the Giants are able
apart.
to add on to their
Another
lead.
touchdown, John Wall?
Another one.
3 touchdowns.
DJ Khaled.
They've looked his way early and often in the red zone this year. And that's usually a pretty good place to
come
find a
on,
tight
boy.
end
Oh
in the
boy,
NFL.
Kamali, I think you should just lay down.
Trouble
Kamali,
on
you
the
should
extra
just lay
point.
down.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown,
Come on,
here's
try it out.
Rosas on to kick it away. This is
You want
taken
both
at
of them
the
Americans to be in the playoffs.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards
Yeah,
up to
see,
the
he don't want to see me in playoffs,
27-yard
though.
line.
I get back Saquon, and I doing this now without Saquon. What? Jesus.
John, we still got enough time in there, you know?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On the run, it's Pumphrey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Ooh, nice one.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 22. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
Interception, man.
Oh, come on now.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10.
Gimme!
And that'll be
Oh!
incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd
Celebrate
down.
my W.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to
First
myself,
7-2.
actors always say, what's my motivation
Oh, yeah,
before
come
a
on,
big
I'll find
scene?
that coming.
Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't
As
done
they
anything
get
so far here in
down,
the
bro.
2nd half. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Wentz now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again.
I got good sense and you're blowing ball.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But it'll be 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Stop that, boy.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And
sit down, boy.
He's taken down. Dalvin Tomlinson able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
Can you squeak?
Leverage, don't you? We
Can you
always talk
squeak?
about no man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
Squeak didn't
It's
make
essentially the same
it.
thing in pass protection.
Aww.
Get lower than that defensive
Too
lineman
short.
so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Poor Squig,
And
boy.
that one, just an absolute
That man's
killer.
a child
chance
playing
to
in the
get this
grown
back
man's
within
world,
one
boy.
score.
Squig.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, wahoo! Snap.
Jones now on 3rd down. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh,
And it's
wow.
picked up by the Eagles.
Hold on a second.
And a big
Hold on a
turnover there.
second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I can't tell us that. That's garbage.
Guys will get the football back.
Let's go.
First down and 10. Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Wentz to throw. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. 30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Wentz.
Jeez, you are so lucky.
Physical play on the
You are
football
so
there at 2nd
lucky.
down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They'll run here with
Where
Pumphrey.
are you going, sir?
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing. Get to the
I was supposed to take it out when we went outside, but I didn't.
The Eagles on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face
No,
a
I'm
third
good.
and
Thank
2.
you.
To throw, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On first down, this is Adams.
Sit him down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's get off the field, D.
They'll run again with Adams. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
From the red zone now, Wentz.
Give me that!
Will be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big
Kyle
turnover there as his
Fuller.
guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way
so
back
pretty.
in,
It's so
that one's
pretty.
going to hurt, and in a big
It's
way.
just so pretty.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Gallman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Jones. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
When it's said
boy.
and done, it's a 58-yard
Gotta walk all the way back down the field again. Come
and
on.
the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Man was sniffing my end zone, boy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to...
Give
This is
me that!
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Kyle
And he's
Fuller
able to get it back
again!
to the 41-yard line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Gallman will run it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out
Move the
all day
chains, I'm
and
about
play
to make a
doesn't
play.
exactly play to your
Move the chains, I'll
advantage,
get it
but
out my way.
it's been a tough go for
Move the
him.
chains, I'm
Every
about to
time
make
he
a
looks
play.
up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Oh, well, the game is done, sir. The game is over. The game is done. So, unless you got something else that you want to do here, you want to say, you know.
Now Gallman. Oh, no, he
What
lost
the
the
hell you
football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his
You
guys will take over
Gallman, what are you
at the 30-yard
doing?
line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines. I know you're
What are you
mad, coach,
doing?
but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And this is
Give me
intercepted.
that!
And that should do it.
Give me that!
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The tackle made by L.J. Ford. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
I know.
Please,
I know.
Did you get this score, man?
27-17 Giants.
How much minutes?
Oh, how much seconds? How much milliseconds? How much? No,
wait,
the game
hold
done.
everything. A
Jesus.
timeout has been
Down,
called.
bro.
Seemingly silly with 1 second
had the
remaining in
ball,
this
Oh,
game.
come on, what you doing, man? What you doing, man?
From the 22,
Come on,
here's
come on.
2nd
What
and
you doing,
8.
man? What you doing? You had to call that timeout, huh?
This is Gallman. Yeah, he'll be up in
There
it
you
here
go.
after a
Get
pickup
a
of
little
3, getting
pattern
it
on
out
his
to the
hat. There you go.
25. So a victory here for the men in
Woo!
blue, the New York
Woo!
Giants.
Doug
And it was their
Henderson
defense that
angry
really
boy.
made the statement after
Pump
the
your
break.
fist.
They pitched
Woo!
the second half shutout.
Well,
Think about the team.
I
that
guess
just
we
got
have
vanquished.
even
They just scored
records
second
in the
quarter.
NFC East,
Do you
don't
think
we, Kamal?
at all that would be their last points of
1
the
and
game?
2.
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly
That man
worked.
told me
Certainly
to
did,
just
and
lay
you're
it
exactly
down.
right. Whether it was an adjustment,
I
whether it was
said,
just
"Oh, no,
more
just lay it
focus on
down."
what they plan to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever
5
it was, it all
takeaways,
came together
boys.
in the second half,
Come on,
and no
come
points
on,
were
South.
allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Giants, their end of the win column now is they move to 1 and 2
Yes, very
on the
poorly,
young
very
season.
poorly.
And they'll
You
get
might,
to
you might
stay
need some of
home
that stuff they sell on
next
TV.
week.
What's called it,
Meanwhile,
Nugenics.
for Philadelphia,
You know, a little
they will
testosterone
fall
there to pump
a
you up.
similar
You know.
mark at 1 and 2, and they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. I was good, and he was terrible. So.
When they gonna play with one other game?